even if the technology is available, the adoption and how safe it is, right? Because there is a number of fraud also that arrives. Right? The valuation is not correct. The weightage, reductions that are there. So the technology has to be aligned to all this, okay? And then obviously you need to be very, very particular about how RBI regulations are there. So I understand for sticker there will be a good amount of gradation in the RBI regulations as well, where anything below above 1.5 lakh needs to go to the credit transfer from the recycling of them. So the complexity has gone out with the skill. And technology has to be aligned. So there is a need where the entire ecosystem is tied up together. Where from the point where somebody is having to ask for a loan, could be a further, it could be a branch office, it could be just a distress situation if somebody wants to buy, goes to the website, goes to the app. So you have so many sources of where the food is going to come up. Taking all these sources, doing the entire process, basically, you mentioned about the collection timelines that are there, right? So nudging the customer in the right time. Like at the same collection, you always suggest one. You send a notice, you're auctioning your loan and you get the collection very quickly after that. Unless someone on the check to auction it or us. So the entire ecosystem has to be tied up together, where at each step, the stakeholder, which is the customer, has to be informed. He has to be nudged in the there is going to be a scenario where I think we are lending the gold rates are very high, and there is a certain percentage margin of making right now. If the rate crashes, there is going to be a demand, right? So we need to give the customer informed. So these aspects need to be brought into the technology. That is the complexity that is coming. We believe this is going to become more complex, as we move forward. There is a good focus on agricultural, gold loans, like and we are not saying that okay, this part has the agriculture gold loan, the huge economy, the whole unlocking aspect, a lot of capital gold is in the agricultural economy as well. So the technology has to live up to this. It is not that the technology doesn't exist like that. If you look around, there are machines which are scanning gold, right? But how much of it is RBI going to allow, right? Is RBI going to allow the machine scanning and doing audit? So we have to keep all that in mind. Keeping that, as long as at the current stage, we can bind the whole process together with technology, keep the stakeholder, which is the customer, involved in the process. Keep the bank well informed in terms of how the values are moving, how the disbursements are happening, how the defaults are happening, what is the pattern of frauds. If we can tie this into technology, I think we have done good at this point of time. It will become a more complex. Maybe 3 years later, when we are having one like this, there will be a different phase to it or whatever.